Okay, we're back. And for posterity's sake, for people watching this on the VOD channel, yeah, we played this for 20 minutes, and when I died, it fucking blue screened my computer. Well, we're off to a great start. Not even 20 minutes in. Did I at least save anything? Oh, it saved nothing. Oh, no, I do get one thing. RGB genetics. An elite rainbow enemy will spawn with majorly increased HP, but drops goodies. Yummy, yummy. Also, no save. No save data whatsoever. Okay, so permadeath. Ooh, there's a dice over there. I don't trust that. Okay, I want to see what it is, though. It normally does save. Yeah, not when your shit fucking hard crashes. Has failed after an internal error. Fallback enabled. But anyway, that was a fun little feature, right? That was, it's pretty cool, huh? You guys are already getting the experience. Yeah, I'll take that, I guess. It's better than nothing. Okay, so this run is going to be even shittier. Excellent. Just what I desired. But yeah, just fuck my shit up, fam. For posterity's sake, I have to say this for the VOD as well, again, because I'm not smashing the upload together. I don't even think it's saved. Oh, I could randomize on every upgrade is what it does. Oh, that's actually totally fucking worth it. Oh, wow, we may be cooking. I don't play a huge amount. It is what it is. Also, I'm glad that you have played this before, Tristan. I think you mentioned prior, it was either you or somebody else that was talking about Picayune Dreams, and as soon as they said it, I immediately just went for the... I was like, you know what? Since other people know what it is, I will totally fucking boot this up again. Especially with that big update. I don't think I even had it crash when I was playing it originally. That was the first, like, ever. I know, maybe all the gooning today fucking borked my computer. It's like, yeah, we've had enough of you. That's enough out of you. The real enemy of saving data, Windows. I've been overdue for a fucking upgrade for a while anyway, so I'll get over it. Dildo rock. There we go. It was worth it. Yeah, first things first, I gotta upgrade the shit out of Chain Belt. And okay, Survivor's legs are kind of interesting. I'm generally a fan of them, they seem interesting. Okay, it might have been someone else who mentioned it. It was during one of the Elden Ring... It was either in the middle of Psychropomp or the Elden Ring DLC. Okay, this guy has to go. Down you go! This game also plays with a lot of ideas because you're actively, like, picking up XP to level up. So that means you are basically time-gated on when you go to the boss fight. Which means it's more efficient for me to focus on doing as much damage as possible and focused almost on survivability last. Because the more you kill shit, the more XP you get. So it's almost beneficial for me to hold off on getting, like, health upgrades and the like, and save them for when they're the least... basically when I'm not getting enough bang for my buck on offense. But yeah, this modifier is great if I'm trying to get it's like at the cost of... What is it? At the cost of the actual zone being slightly harder, I get to pick and choose the upgrades I need with that randomizer. Because it doubles as an infinite randomizer. Yeah, that's a new one. I like that. Born to Goon, forced to blue screen. But yeah, for those of you who are coming off the VOD channel, yeah, we got 20 minutes in, wiped, everything crashed, it saved nothing. Just like God intended. Yeah, I was gonna play Ruza, but for some reason the game is... I thought it was finished. The final chapter is gonna release at the end of the year. So that's when I'll play it. Because I don't want to dive into it halfway. I don't want to be blue-balled again. However, I did want to say something. For those of you who weren't paying attention to any news from the dev, the dev for the Coffin of Andy and Lele is doing another poll to release the next chapter of one of the routes. Because she originally did a poll, and that original poll was basically to see whether or not people wanted to end it on a cliffhanger or wait until they had both. Okay, it's the same scene. She seems like a perfectly well-adjusted individual. But yes, there's certain dedicated, like, mobbing and then boss killer gear. Anything that involves manual aim that is not instantaneous is a waste. Because the moment you get into a boss fight, notice how all of my shots from the core that I start with are all whiffing. That is why it is a waste. And not to mention, the entire time, like, they are actively trying to light you the fuck up. So you want all your focus to be on dodging. Especially when getting not hit is important. You actually get bonuses for flawless runs. Like in this case, we didn't get it. We actually got a flawless the first time we did this. Because I'm just that good. I will say if the game crashes one more time on death, then it's okay. We don't have to play this. I'll just go home and be sad. And yeah, you gotta keep up, basically, is the game plan. I haven't played Survivors Likes and many Survivor-like games. The funny thing is, I play, well, I used to play until Girls Frontline 2 came out. I used to play Nikke, Goddess of Victory, and one of their mini-games was a Survivor-like. That was my exposure to the genre. GFL 2 recently had an event where they made, like, a survival-like as a small minigame. So I played 2, and none of them were, like, fully fledged titles, except maybe the GFL one was a bit more half-assed. Like, it was okay. The one from fucking Nikke was a full-fledged, like, it was a whole-ass game. Like, it had a lot going on. I think I spent way too much time playing that shit. Like, and it was just some random-ass minigame, too. I'm like, damn, why did you guys put so much effort into this? Not even the actual game is that difficult. I think the minigame was the hardest challenge I had. Had a good story, still gotta play. Ruined my first experience. What was your first experience with the gacha? Everyone remembers their first. So this game's secret bosses are a bit of a trip and a lot of fun. It's actually one of the things I really like about it. Talked about it, Survivor. Yeah, flippin'. I only was playing, like, other gacha games because I was waiting for Girls Frontline 2 for so long. I am someone from, like, the OG Girls Frontline experience. So, for those of you who played the first Girls Frontline on release, and then we're gonna play Global GFL 2, you all know just how long we waited for that sequel that came out last December. We waited fucking years. Years on years of just constant, like, teasers and, like, theoreticals. We waited so fucking long. So eventually it finally came out. I dropped everything else and now I just play GFL 2. I'm like, this is the gacha I spent so long waiting for. That and, yeah, I have the problem of having a bit too much free time when it comes to those gacha games. So I basically cleared all the content that there is to clear in both Nikkei and Girls Frontline 2. And both of those games kind of have the same problem of the main story just takes a bit too long to continue. So I just spent a long time, and I'm still spending a long time just waiting for more story. Because I love the narratives. Like, Girls Frontline had an excellent writing team, so did Nikkei, but I just got so sick of, I think Girls Frontline and GFL 2 is the same issue of their stories start at a relatively glacial pace. Like, the first few chapters just take fucking forever to do anything. I get the feeling that's by design, because those games have, no idea how long. Shit. I'm gonna try and get to the second boss. I don't guarantee it. As the more XP we get more per run, the better. Because the chain belt has to reach a certain size before it just kills everything on contact. Bitch. Also, don't be surprised if I get quiet here and there. I'm usually trying to, like, thread the needle here. I don't have the damage to kill everything instantly at the start, so I have to actually, you know, focus. Oh, shit. Yeah, we'll have to do this. I didn't want to do it. You made me. Our ideas and concepts the stories presents. Those games have no idea how long they'll have to tell their story. If they fail quick, who cares? And oh yeah, this game has bullet hell, alright. And yeah, fucking, I understand the logic behind it. It doesn't make it any less painful for me. Because as someone who plays the game for the narrative and not just to goon all day, okay, we do kind of goon all day. We do a little bit. Just a modest amount of gooning. Fuck you, shit-ass! And remember, bullet overflow is good, because when I grab a black hole, I shoot back with that. No, I can't blow up! But you can. Okay, we're good. We're gonna be past the second. That could've gone worse. Oh, hey, they made the bosses actually give decent experience. Also, yeah, we're in pretty rough shape right now. I know this is probably a bad idea to go to the lower left, but I'm doing it anyway. We're not fucking making it. Also, the undying horror. You're going to want to remember that. I will not explain why, but if you know, you know. That's all I'll say. Hey, look at this little goober. Also, if that touches you, you fucking die instantly. It is an insta-kill. I'm gonna try and get as much XP as I can, though, while we're here, just so we can shave off a couple levels. That wasn't me who did that. How do I turn that off? No, stop. Oh, got it. If I click in left stick by accident, the game speeds up. Oh shit, that's like my main reason I fucking die in shooters. You don't understand, I'm an avid MCC player for the Master Chief Collection, and scoping zoom is tied to the clicking in the right thumbstick, and I do that on accident fucking all the time. That is probably gonna get me killed at some point. But we'll wait until it happens to do something about it. 'Cause that's just how I roll. I don't believe in prevention, I believe in reaction. 'Cause that's what a smart person would do. No, don't touch me, bitch. Yeah, if that thing touches me, I'm gonna fucking die. Doesn't matter how much health I have. Fucking love Cerno emotes. I do kind of wish I could think up some better emotes, but I don't think there's anything we play consistently enough that I cared about that could turn into an emote. Aside from Gravity Rush, and we already have Gravity Rush emotes. I'm gonna fucking die here. Come on, break the build, break the game. Oh, hey, you guys want to see something? I'm going to do the funny. I'm doing it right fucking now. We're doing the funny. Yeah, I knew I wasn't surviving that. Memory file located, and we got the first memory. Not just. Counter-Strike story is too good, made me expect. Yeah, that's kind of the issue I'm having. Also, fucking that one image of, like, people on a train where they're saying you gotta listen to that soundtrack. The roof behind emotes, text bubbles. Yeah. Part of me wishes I could lay down and sleep forever. There's other part of me that refused to give myself a break for even a second. Selfish as I could be, not even I want the best for myself. There's nothing out there except infinite, endless space. It's my journal. It's empty. If I did write anything in it, it's not like I would have remembered. Oh yeah, I fucking love the soundtrack for this. I don't remember this. I don't know where this goes. It seems familiar, but I'm not sure. And remember, this is a memory drive keyword. Wonder if anyone thinks that face looks familiar. Look, carrots. Isn't that sweet? Oh, the carrots will salute him here. It looks very soft. It doesn't look very smart, but it seems to be happy. Funny. But yes, this game does have a plot, believe it or not. Congratulations, Izu Kamaya. You are among the top 0.01% of the applicants we received. It's a great pleasure to inform you that you've been selected for the program. If you could have your things prepared by the 23rd of January, we'd like to start training from then on. I'm sure you're aware of the risks and responsibilities you're accepting. Humanity thanks you. You got accepted. That's amazing. I was worried for a second. I thought that we might all actually die. That would have been really bad if we all died. We can still die if you fail. That sucks so hard. When I heard the world might end, I got really scared. When I found out they're assembling a team to deal with it, I was relieved. I just paid off my car and the real estate I bought into has been taken off. You're so brave. I could never do something like this. Never. No matter who is in danger. Yeah, it's fine. I'll just go die then, huh? They're getting people that could save the world, thank God. I don't think I could have died happy if we didn't get to see the end of this baseball season. Go Sludgeville Snorks. The thing is, this game doesn't have a massive soundtrack, but it's good. That's a baby. You should consider yourself lucky. If we all die down here while you're up there, you'll be safe. The top 0.1%. My daughter. There really is nobody better. That's why you gotta do it. Your brother could learn a thing or two from you. I nearly hit him with my shoe when he told me he was too afraid to send his application. It's a Filipino family. Application time. By signing this piece of paper, you're donating your physical and mental being to the government. For the better of mankind, for the safety of our future. We'll do whatever is necessary to prepare you for the dangerous mission ahead. Sign your legal name on the line below. Izu Kamaya. Alright, I'm gonna head out. Okay, I guess we're not getting out of here anytime soon. Just a little bit of fun. A little bit of fun. Just a little bit. There it is. That's the helmet. Acquired MK05 helmet. I have a soft spot. I have no problem with the game that is 5-10 hours. Yeah, full spring they call it, at least where I'm at. We're in the middle of it right now. And yeah, a lot of these smaller indie titles, they've been growing on me. A lot of the AAA releases, I just haven't really had an interest in. I've bitched about this before. I'm not going to get started again. Okay, where do we want to start going? Okay, we'll get spaghettification and the health file thing. So we got more Healy-Doos, that, the statue. You could make a pretty damn robust build. I got really good ones. I'm really tired of the by the books. Yeah, I just felt like I was wasting a lot of time not doing what I wanted to do. Okay, take 2. And remember, we have to see all 4 memories before we could even attempt the actual run. Let's try the lower left. It even shows you what statue they have. Interesting. Yeah, I don't remember exactly when you joined us on the channel, Tristan, but yeah, we've mostly been doing like indie stuff. We may have played EDF6 for way too fucking long, and a lot of PlayStation titles. Yeah, honestly, I was actually supposed to play Baroque instead of this, but yeah, somebody mentioned it, and I was like, yeah, let's do this instead. So instead, I'm going to play Baroque after this, which is a obscure PS1 title that I saw people talking about on a forum, and then as soon as I saw people talking about it on the forum, I saw people talking about it on YouTube. I actually have it set to go and installed, and I had to double-check this to see if the translation was correct, because it has a very interesting translation. I will not say much more about it. You can see it for yourselves. That would ruin the surprise. A statue of desperation. But I'm not desperate. Oh, I give up health for an I give up health for an upgrade. Holy shit, I'm so down for that. Not what I was looking for, but okay. What the hell was that? That was weird. Wait, that's new. What the fuck? It says at the bottom of the screen, curse. Did the chain bomb blow up the fucking statue? You could do that? Oh, shit. Damn, did they add a lot, or did I just never notice that? What the fuck? I don't even know what that does. That was just a silver ball. I don't even know if it was hostile. Okay, we're just going all in on weird then. Okay. Well, you know what they say. Just fuck my shit up, fam. Also, I think cooldown rate is how fast I fire. Don't quote me on that. It's just phrased really weird. There he is, Rainbow Boy. And we can start upgrading the chain belt a bit more. Yes. Also, yeah, that thing with the Undying Horror, that is a secret super boss. I'm not going to try that again until... Like, I knew I was going to wipe, so I thought I'd whip it out. That was really convenient. I wasn't expecting him to pop up. Or the opportunity to, because you have to purposefully have those conditions. You need 1, Undying Horror, and 2, a health vial has to be on the field. If he runs into it, and then you touch it, bam, you get an absolutely random clusterfuck super boss out of nowhere. With no explanation. Trust me, it's fun. That's what I'd say if I believed that. Oh god, the Drakengard streams. Oh, Drakengard 1 was such a fucking trip. I still can't believe we collected all the weapons. That sucked. That wasn't fun. That was so ass. I mean, they're on the YouTube channel now, so, like, I take that pride. I'm like, okay, so we did the thing, but, like, holy shit, those games were a trip. However, oh, yeah, and I think I met Sylvius there, too. God, the Drakengard universe was such a trip. Going through all the secondary media, not even the games, the secondary media... Because there is a fuck ton of it. There's just like short stories, novels, there's like a manga. There's... It's a lot. And all of it is not in the games themselves. You have to go out and find it. Like, I think I needed help from a couple of y'all finding still functioning links for that shit because of how old it is. Because a majority of it was made for Drakengard 1 through 3, and then Nier. Nier Automata, most of those stories were in-game. There were still some that were outside of the game, but a lot of them were isolated to the game. So let's try once more for the kingdom. Not this shit again. Cheer up. Cheer for me. We've got so many memories together. It'd be a shame to ruin them. What memories? Back when the world was green, things were so nice. It's all gone now, though. Or what's left? What will we do? Where will we go? You're not making any sense. It doesn't matter still. Let me have my fun. Boss, rabbit. Show you a rabbit. I will fuck your ass up, rabbit. Notice I'm letting all the lock-on gear take care of everything here. Oh shit. I gotta go on that. Yeah, that second loop is the safest. That really hurts. sure hope it did. And we got flawless. Very good. Got an extra black hole. Cool. There's... I don't know what the fuck that is, honestly. But I'll pick those up. Why not? Let me catch up with chat. Drakengard. Forum 4chan, you don't know that. It could be anywhere. Many Souls games, industry really milk the genre. Yeah, that's why I'm making it a point not to play all the Souls likes. How many 100? The only one I'm interested right now is maybe first Berserker Kazan and Lies of P. You don't get to see the story. That's why I don't think I'm going to keep playing Nier. Yeah, the quality for that one was very good, and I very much enjoyed it. Going through all the secondary media was just an absolute trip, and I loved it. Gaming Peak with Dynasty Warriors. Ha ha ha. I literally found your stream on... I still don't know who posted that. Expect immediate aid to be traversed. What the fuck does that mean? This is new. And that could have been anyone's. That could have been anyone's stream. You don't know that. I do honestly... I will say I still have no idea who posted my stream there. Where does it take me? Oh, it takes me over here. Okay. I hope those closed at some point. It even sucks in the enemy. Get fucked. There was only 3 people involved in the stream back then. Yeah, I still don't know who it was, and no one's admitted to anything. So until someone says something, I have no idea. Like I said, it wasn't me. You've been asking this for years, too. Statue of Desperation, give up health for a doodad. I can do that. Chain grenade. No. I'll take that. Okay. Fine. Oh, hey, look, a dinger dong. Wait, what the hell is this? Oh, I get to choose my upgrade. A movement module. Projectile speed and weapon size. Global HP. Black hole max. Absorb. Let's do projectile speed. Cooldown. Oh, I get a buff and then I lose something. Oh, shit. I just went down in weapon size. Great. Yeah, I fucked up. Shit. I'll take the cooldown module. Damn, I should learn to read. But yeah, that secondary media I enjoyed a lot. And the thing was, despite it being mostly translated from Japanese, it was very much well written. The games themselves made a few references to that, what was it, exterior media sources, but not enough that it didn't completely justify. Okay, justify's the wrong word. Not enough that it completely made sense, at least to me. I don't know, I've mixed feelings about it sometimes, because it was good in of itself, but I didn't feel it was, like, wholly necessary, especially with how hard it was to find. Because some of them I could find easier, other ones were other places And there is no collection that was easy to access. I found one, but I can't tell if the site is still up or it went down because I was having trouble accessing it in the middle of using it. Luckily, I was done with all of it, but like I was bummed out when I saw that. Because there's like no compilation of any of that shit. And Drakengard 1 especially like fucking needs it. Because Drakengard 1, a lot of the setup for it is not in the game. Like, you understand what's happening to a degree, but a lot of the actual details of why and what is not in the game, only the perspective of you as the player. Or I guess you as Kaim. Which is the crazy part. You only have that small window that he has to see what's happening. The outside media opens up that window massively, and you could actually see, like, the external accentuating circumstances of how shit starts. And that was also, ironically, how I discovered that it turns out Kaim and his sister were not just very good siblings who liked each other. I really did think you guys were pulling my leg when you were talking about that. I thought they were maybe just like super best friends. I guess not. Oh god, the memes were so fucking good. Good stuff. Had to poke around with that website, but I couldn't figure out if they had the whole ass novels. I believe it was the whole novels. Okay, we cut that close as shit. There's an awful lot of black holes near me right now. But y'all got jobs. It's like I have to balance, I can take 2 more hits. And I need to kill this next boss to get the next memory. Okay, there we go. Oh, perfect, just in time. Alright, let's go, dead man. That is not what I said. After our last encounter, I'm surprised to see you here again. I can say the same about you. That's the power of the suit, after all. It'll do anything and everything before it lets you die. Guess I should consider myself lucky. Dying for the rest of eternity is lucky? Hell yeah, brother. Sign me up. People will say hell yeah to the oddest things. Flawless, and we managed to get another memory. But yeah, they had the whole ass novels. Healy-doo, healy-doo. I'm gonna say, because our first order of business here is to get as far as we can with what we have. But we have to hit certain checkpoints as we go through. Right now, the main checkpoint is kill the second boss. We did that, and now however much progress we make, it's just about killing as much shit as possible to get more levels. Both your bullets and enemies are increased in number, but have gotten weaker. It's a paradox charm. This is actually one of the good modifiers. I could just stand here. Also, I like the fact that each upgrade does affect your character. Like, These are physically getting added onto me. Ain't that neat? This is why we upgrade the chain belt. So I can do this. And then this. It's just our life now. Anyway, it's not that bad. Chain belt, basically garlic. Yeah, the chain belts, I will worship this thing all day. God, it does work. Oh, this permanently removes an enemy from the run. Who do we want to get rid of? You. I'll get rid of you. So that just permanently got rid of his ass. Yeah, this is, and I'm gonna pop that. Thank you. I still don't know what curse does, but nothing's happening, even though number go up. But yeah, welcome to the meta. It only took a few runs, but we could already hit this point. This isn't normal shitposting, this is advanced shitposting. And I have to, like, creep ever so slowly if I want to go pick stuff up. If I move too fast, I'm gonna get hurt. Hey, we got another black hole. That might actually bail us out. And gee, that clip, in the context of that clip, it makes perfect sense. I'm saying relative to everything else. I'm not saying it in of itself is not bad. You can't hold that against me every fucking time. But yes, I had a lot of fun with Tracking Card, TLDR. Next on the statues, so you can cash in all your upgrades. Potentially bring up a slot. Yeah, sometimes you pick something because you get a shitty roll or something. Yeah, for Survivor's Lake, roguelike experience, or whatever, bullet hell, Survivor's Lake, whatever the fuck, I don't know what the phrase is. I want to say roguelike, but I don't know what a roguelike really consists of, because I never played the original Rogue. Is that a fish? I don't remember that. I like how I could just hang out here and do this now. We've already hit this point. I've been playing this for less than 50 minutes. Like I said, I love these smaller titles where they're not trying to ask for, like, my fucking third-born child's worth of time investment. Because it lets me just fucking play and enjoy the game for what it is. It doesn't require a lot of investment on my side to, like, jump into. And it's a relatively inexpensive game, which is why I'm kind of hoping it continues to see as much success as it does, and why I keep saying how much, like, I love these titles. Because now that I'm ignoring a lot of AAA releases, I'm finding a lot of these more interesting stuff. I will say, though, unfortunately, we don't have a viewer base big enough to justify giveaways. I still haven't been able to give away the rest of those copies of Beyond Citadel because no one wants them. Picayune wants your head. I'm gonna need it for my mission. I'll just knock it off and take it to her myself. If Picayune wants me dead so bad, she could come kill me herself instead of sending annoying gooners. Goon. I don't goon. I'm basically the boss around here. My executive order, killing you. I really like the game, okay? I'm sorry if I talk about it a lot. Oh, shit. I'm gonna fuck your ass up, boy. Also, Tony, if you're still here, I did, watch the rest of What You Do, Hickey. The current up-to-date episodes for, ReZero. I might die here. Oh, shit. Always moving to diagonal. Always moving to diagonal. Fuck you, idiot. Oh, shit. I'm about to get cornered. No, no, no. Okay. He's gonna go down. I'm losing. What the fuck? You just got bamboozled, boy. Yeah, we're cooking. Where do we want to go now? Because we're not exactly in great shape. Most games like this are kind of like fast RPGs with heavy meta progression. Yeah, so I can't really say roguelike. I'll just say it's bullet hell. Otherwise, someone's going to be upset. But yes, this game is a very big favorite of mine. And for those of you who have me on Steam, you can see I've already put a fair few hours in this. Like I said, I beat the game last year already. But the update and people talking about it again made me want to play it again on stream, because I only played this off stream. I think I played it off stream to completion right before I started the new job. I remember just kind of sitting here at my desk waiting to, like, hear back from my new job and, like, pumping out emails. Just playing this. I think I was even playing Final Fantasy XIV here and there before I realized that I don't actually like Final Fantasy XIV and I didn't know why the fuck I was playing it. I'm sorry for those of you who wanted to see me beat the MSQ. We'll get around to it eventually when I feel like playing it, but I think it's definitely going to be a thing that I have to, like, force myself to do a little bit. Everyone's just so convoluted and they don't shut the fuck up. It's like, yes, I understand dialogue's important, but the thing is, you have to be able to say things in a concise enough manner. And all the cutscenes are just like paragraphs on paragraphs of dialogue for like 1 point that could have been explained in like 2 sentences. I think towards like the final 2 streams of it, I hit the point where I'm like, okay, if I get the gist of what they're saying, it's fine. And I stand by that. Yeah, we're gonna fucking die. But yes, for Picayune Dreams, between the OST and the absolutely unique art style, not just unique, but, like, good. Like, Dreamwild, I will say unique and, like, decent, but this is just good. This is fucking phenomenal. Like, I absolutely, I love this shit. Also, damn, that was a money shot. Like, this is impressive. All the enemy designs are just totally valid in the space that they're in, despite them all being fucking weird. And instead of me being, like, it's not weird for weirdness' sake, it's, like, totally a valid thing. Because the whole game is like this, so it makes sense. And it's not to the game's detriment. Like, the story segments actually kind of are worth paying attention to, because they're grounded in, like, logical sense. So the contrast of everything being weird as fuck makes both aspects more interesting. And I think I explained this during Dreamwild. If everything's weird, nothing is weird. If everything's normal, then it's just normal. But that contrast is very important, and you see that here in terms of design. You also should have played Final Fantasy in its natural Japanese. Yeah, but then I wouldn't hate Alphino the same way the rest of the community seems to hate him with a passion. Seriously, I don't know why you guys hate him so much. He seems like a totally decent kid. We might actually make it to the next boss. Yeah, I'll take this. So you have this weird sexual tension. Yeah, what? Find a small game that just resonates. You know, thanks. I prefer this guy. Are sick. Yeah, exactly. Well, that's one of the reasons I loved. Let's see. It's between Beyond Citadel, The Citadel, this Psychopomp. These are all smaller titles that were played in a relatively short amount of time, and each experience stands out to me. It doesn't just go in the, oh, here's some more slop pile of, like, whatever the fuck. It doesn't do that. Like, those experiences were so in of themselves, like, they just stood out to me that much. And they weren't long. What was it? Psychopomp was 10 hours. Beyond Citadel, I think, took maybe 10 to 12. Not a long game. And I did everything there was to do. It knew what it wanted to show me. And it had a clear objective from the start, which is what I loved about it. There wasn't that much, there wasn't any bloat. It was like, oh, the story in the game's done. Okay, we're done here. Move on. Not, oh, hey, don't worry, there's a daily, monthly mode. Just keep logging in, bro. Just the worst. The absolute worst. Nutty. You still haven't forgotten me, have you? I could tell by the look on your face. This is the first time we've met. You're such a terrible liar. Just trying to mess with my feelings. Are people afraid to tell me the truth? Calm down, I'm not lying to you. We can talk things out. Don't tell me what to do. I'm not stupid. I hate when people tell me what to do. Something tells me she's kind of stupid. It's gonna turn into a shit show on that. This is gonna suck balls. Is my game gonna crash? Log in for 10 PP gems. People play the worst choices, then get mad. That's why I don't fucking play Tekken anymore. I don't want to be mad all the time. I can be mad at this instead. Back here again. Still can't take a nap. Still nothing out there. Journal's still empty. I'd write something down, but who knows if I'll be back. Looks like this is still obscured. Fog will clear and I remember more. Oh. Hello, hi. Welcome to my bedroom. Pretty happy with how cool I made it before we took off. You're welcome to chill in my room as long as you like. You know, just like how we used to. Smiley face. Tuesday, the 4th of April. After all the chaos we had getting here, the isolation's a good thing. Pressure's high, but there's no place I'd rather be than here. I love my friends so much. If the mission goes south, it's almost definite we won't go home, but survival wasn't a guarantee even down on Earth, so here I am, looking to make a difference, Lady K. Picayune's always been a tough nut, but she's been coming out of her shell more recently. I guess being away from all the government weirdos is doing her some good. She's even been delegating tasks and showing us plans and stuff. Hardly will lose her job if she keeps this up. Unintelligent little thing. Oh, this is Iku Kamaya. Yeah, we're not playing as the person experiencing these either, I guess. Or like, we're playing a variation of them. So each of these events keeps taking place through someone else's eyes. Now we're playing a black guy. Leave my wallet here. Not like I'll be needing it. Hello, Matthew. Just wanted to reach out and touch base since you've been struggling over the past 3 weeks. Due to the position we and the rest of the government are in, this is your first warning. We've scheduled an appointment for you with our team of biochemical researchers to look into pathways forward. There's only so much time and resources we could delegate into one person, so we'd like to see a significant improvement in your scores by the end of the week. If your credibility fails to increase, it'll be your second warning, and we'll look into other options. Should nothing come of those, you'll receive your third strike and be kicked from the program. Once you're kicked from the program, we'll generate a bill and a payment plan for all the resources you utilized. You will also no longer be eligible for the monetary incentive we initially offered. If you have any questions or concerns, don't hesitate to reach out. Dr. Amen. Okay, so basically, fuck you is what it says. Oh, I see. So we start as, I'm assuming, they kept calling her Syl. So we start as Syl over here. And then whoever's bedroom we go into at the time of active recall, we step into their shoes. So I'm assuming we need the other two. When I first played this, I didn't pay attention to the story at all. So this is also new to me. Just letting you guys know. Maybe over the weekend I could leave to get something more comfy to wear. Yeah, I haven't played GFL 2 in like a month. Just because you're you, I need to ask, are these characters blood related? What, in this? This isn't another game about incest, that's just coincidental, okay? Though, I will say that if I had a nickel for every incest game we've played within the last year, I'd have like 4 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happened that many times. Who the fuck calls a black guy Matthew? I don't know, I'm black and they called me Mason. Iza's room is locked. She's doing well in physicals. But, not so much in the written stuff. It's made of plastic. Harley's door's locked. If we all make it through, she'll be our leader, I'm sure of it. Alexis probably got a letter, just like me. The door's locked. Ah, the 5th. So, we know who he is. He doesn't know who we are. Interesting. We're gonna embarrass your parents if you don't shape up. Once we save everyone, I'll be able to afford as much cake as I can eat. Lasagna. Beef and potatoes. Beef and potatoes. Beef and potatoes. And lasagna. All eyes are on us right now. Big Brother's watching. Medical room. Be safe, Matt. I could try and talk to him for you, Matt. This whole situation's crazy enough as it is. Don't do anything stupid. Matt, please don't tell me you're dropping out. I'd seriously die. It should be me who's getting punished, not you. I'm the failure of the group. I might have sent the message to the wrong person. Oh, what do you want? Oh, I see. But you've been getting bad grades. I've been to all myself. This is tough. I don't want to be the reason the world ends. Once we save the world, we're gonna be heroes. It's gonna be sweet. I can already kind of tell who I'm looking at. So, this is the big worm boss, is who we're playing as right now. Izu is the rabbit. This dude, obviously, is the motorcycle guy. I think we play as this chick. And down there's the, demon girl. The fourth boss. The thing is, I don't know how they turn into what they turn into. I just know we're in a space program. That'll be us soon. Squad table tennis construction. And there's like some world-ending event going on. Wallet, card, money identification. Letter, mail, documents. Bill addressed to contains Hello Matthew. Oh, this is fun. Network. Damn, man, you don't look okay. Friendly, kind, funny. No access. Leader, smart, brave. Sad, insecure, desperate. I can't remember what's in there. Huh, that's weird. H2O. Oh, he's turning into a robot. What the fuck? Associate, coworker, disconnected. Food material, edible. Fuel. Fuel. So all the food is just classified as fuel now in his eyes. Disconnected, different change. Mate. Oh, they say the same thing. Be safe, mate. And for some reason, the person on the far right's the only one who shows up with normal-ass dialogue. Same thing with the door as well. So that implies that that's not being looked at through just Matt's eyes. Acquired the MK-05 space helmet. Damn, we got 8 levels out of that last run. Jeez. Okay, so I gotta figure out what kind of build I'm going for here. Because I remember I specifically had a build in place. A very different kind of build. What was the build I had originally? I have 8 upgrades I could kind of branch off into something. What the hell? Ban any upgrade to stop it from showing up for the rest of this run. And for every item I ban, I get +1 to everything. Yeah, I don't like that. Alright, well, first things first, let's get more mileage out of my Healy-Doos. I don't mind the injured, but I know some of them aren't too great. Yeah, the first thing is to make it so that we can get as far as possible and get all the skill points. Once we have the skill points on the ending of the true run, in order to get the true ending, I have to have a completely flawless run on every boss. I could get hit during the mob section. I can't get hit during the actual boss fight. So that means every skill point has to go with something that isn't based on whether or not I get hit. So we're gonna have to, like, reclassify a lot of shit for that final run. And also, some of these were actually pretty decent. You put your pickup radius module into fish stock. What? The fuck? Yeah, that's new. Some of these are new. Bosses spawn with 20% less HP. That is going to be necessary on the final run. Deal +1 more damage when dealing damage. An elite rainbow enemy. Fuck's an elite rainbow enemy? I'm trying to figure out where we want to branch into. Sorry for taking a minute here. We can get more black holes on each boss, because we mostly want to capitalize on the things we know for certain. Also, Counter-Strike is dog shit, because it doesn't apply to bosses. Max HP, I got 2 more upgrades. Doom delay. When you die, you have a couple seconds of immortality. If you heal, you get to not die. Interesting. Like, all these emergency modules here all of these, if I take these, are going to be a waste on the final run. And yeah, I could refund super easy. But yeah, these on the actual final run are going to be completely fucking worthless. If you hit 0 HP once per run, you are instead given 5 seconds immortality, plus 50 HP, and a chain grenade. At the cost of one of my max black holes. That is actually really good. For every max HP you get over 50, you deal 1 more damage. Okay, that's probably as good as it's gonna get. I set everything for as much mileage and consistency as I could. Broken nut. What, you mean like the mega crit where you do 300, what is it, 3,000 more damage? Yeah, and I think you could get to 25, and then there's something called overdrive that lets you get to 30 max, but yeah, I'm starting to picture what build we're going for already. Yeah, the bonus damage on high HP is going to be fucking mandatory. With all the upgrades that we have that are based on getting more max HP, I can milk the fuck out of that. But I'm just like 1 skill short. I can probably get it for motivation, honestly. You know, yeah, we can do that. I'll take that. Let's boogie. Let's start and keep it basic. Yeah, belt is definitely one of my favorites. I used to have the energy shield thing, but now that they make it so projectiles aren't absorbed by Halo, I now no longer just have like a guaranteed get out of jail free card. Fucking love that thing. But I suppose it's fair they nerfed the shit out of it, because to be fair, it was kind of busted at higher levels. It was really busted. Yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. Core is just so fucking ass. You can try to make core good is the funny thing. But it still sucks. I'll take that. Plus 5% all stats. Sure. That said max items. I hope that meant black holes and not my actual max items. Because I could only have so many different items. Luckily, the build is mostly reliant on the chain belt. It's reliant on missiles, hunter's crossbow, and the chain belt, with the chain belt being the essential one. Short term, I meant short range. It's good defensively. What, the core? I mean, like, it's okay, but I fucking hate the core. It's good. Okay, well, it's still not good. It's just you have it. That is the highest praise I have for the core. They even put a bunch of skills in the skill tree to not make the core shit, and it still sucks. I don't know, maybe the patch notes or something made it not shit in the recent update. I hope so, maybe. I've never been able to get good mileage out of it. I really tried. I mean, it's not completely fucking useless, but, like, literally every upgrade you could get, you could also use that, so that's not really... That's not much of an argument in this case. It's like, there are no upgrades you can really get that would be, like, straight detrimental when you level up. But holy fucking shit, is it low on the totem pole. It's like if everything was, like if I had the number 100 and I gave you the option of, like, 12 different numbers that were only an addition, I would put the core at, like, a +1, with everything else either being much higher or, like, getting close to it. But I can't think of anything else that matches it in terms of, like, shittiness. It's like, yeah, I still want it to start, but I'm not going to upgrade it. If I could switch it for literally anything else, I would. I fucking hate the core so much. God, I hate this thing. I really tried to when I played this the first time. I got all the upgrades for core and then tried base boosting its level as much as I could. And it still sucked. I'm like, why? You had the potential to be great. But no, it's just bad. I'll get over it, I guess. Well, like, lackluster damage, like, you could say, oh, if you upgrade it high enough, it turns into a shotgun, but you could say that about anything that you get upgrades for the most part. Like, I could turn the core into a shotgun, but at that point, I might as well get, like, Dagger Glove or the Missile Pack. Because I could have 20 homing missiles that all are going to land versus 20 core shots that need to be up close. And the manual aiming is a deal breaker for me. Because a lot of the stuff that deals AoE will automatically kill everything around you. And then on top of that, most of the boss killer stuff is also auto-aim. If you pick up too much manual aim stuff, that does not move. The weaves here have re-roven. Part of me wishes they wouldn't. How could you say such a thing? I know which cake is your favorite. I don't think I've ever eaten a cake before. You're a terrible liar, Syl. Eat this. Like, right now I don't have much AoE stuff, but I have, like, boss stuff. The problem is, the same logic of you get most of your XP from killing mobs, so if you don't invest into AoE stuff, you actually end up coming away with less boss stuff as a result. You have to find that balance, and I didn't find that balance just now. But you could also see why, another reason why I hate core is, like, when I'm focused on dodging, if the enemy is not standing completely still, odds are I'm probably missing. Hunter's bow can work. Yeah, that's good stuff. Also, Solar Force like balls. It prioritizes the closest thing. I mean, in the sense that it is rapid fire. What do I want here? Oh, we can go for the wisps. That's actually a beneficial one. Oh yeah, I don't feel like this is a hard game at all. Well, those parasites sure kick shit. Damn. I think it's the first run I've ever had where the parasite ended up being so base boosted this much from the get-go. Parasite is also a very good boss killer. You just slap it onto the boss, and then you just, once again, try not to die. But yeah, I stand by, this is not a hard game. But it is fun, and I think the main appeal of it is mostly seeing how far you can take breaking its mechanics and making the most fucking busted shit possible. That is fun. And number go up. Okay, yeah, I'm sorry, my monkey brain, yes. But to be fair, the monkey brain do be correct sometimes. Credit where credit is due. I'll get chain belt soon. Because we need it. Chain belt both doubles as like a great stay alive tool. Chain belt does so much. I love it. It's like, oh, you're a little too close to the boss? Well, luckily you have chain belt. Because now the boss is taking a lot of damage. I would say my favorite pair so far is like a build in this is if you have the chain belt, what I like to do is I love to buff the ever-loving shit out of my projectile weapon size. And if you buff the shit out of your projectile weapon size and you have a chain belt, it is possible, and I have done this, to make your chain belt cover the entire screen. You will not die for so goddamn long. It is a beautiful thing. I think that was the build where I did like 3 cycles. God, I went for a really long time. I think after a certain point, I was just like permanently standing in the middle of the screen with the speed up function on. It got pretty damn broken. Like we beat it and then just kept going. Damn it, just give me what I want. And say these wisps are awesome if you combine them with the chain belt too. Because you just permanently have a screen-wide AoE in enemies who are very weak. Maybe we just got lucky on the last run. Because that one modifier that makes the enemies more numerous but weaker makes those AoE things really good. There it is. There's my baby. Now we can start going. Yeah, but seeing this game turn into a progress... The progression is until you hit max level, you want to keep going as far as you can, and then eventually you adjust everything for, like, the true run. Because it depends on what your goal for the run is. It's like, oh, true ending real quick, or, like, massive flawless. You know, go for these. Like, when I go on the, true ending run, everything requiring me to be hit first is going to be a complete waste, so don't grab any of those. But, like, we're already making a shit ton of progress, and we're only, what, like an hour and a half into it? And this is with this run being, like, shittier. Like, I'll admit I haven't gotten very many good rolls here. I'm probably going to be relying very heavily on my black holes in the third boss. Okay, we're definitely going to be relying on it. Oh, shit. Do you really want to complete your mission? Yes. How do you know you haven't been told you want to? Because I told myself. You can't beat that logic. Right now, the chain belt isn't upgraded enough to justify getting close, so I'm not going to bother. I mean, I could, but I'm not going to. And remember, it's also in our best interest to make sure we get flawless, because if we get a flawless, we also get a shit ton more upgrades from the boss when he dies. I don't know what the hell that thing is in the upper left, but I think that has that modifier where they shit out those little doodads. Let me catch up with chat real quick. A lot of the synergies. Yeah, that's what I like so far. Min-max the shit out of something. I gotta say, the build that I'm going to be using for the true ending run is basically what we're currently already kind of aiming for. Auto-aim boss killers, and then just chain belts being the absolute fucking unit that it is. I also like how the game has a dedicated speed-up function. Man, that's nice. I like that. So it's like if your build gets too busted, you can just say, fuck it. Also, for a game having fast-paced breakcore, it's surprisingly chill. I think it's because it relies less on, like, heavy grading instrumentals parts. You know, like, you're talking to a dude who gets a headache from seeing too much of the color red and orange and yellow. So whether or not something... What the fuck is that? I just said have all those weird skulls. I don't like that. Fuck it, I'm gonna touch it. What am I trading? Okay. Something happened. I don't know what. Ah. I guess that's just a freebie. I'll take that. Luckily, I have all the projectile size upgrades. Now it's just a case of actually upgrading the damn belt. Because as it stands right now, I'm basically relying on the missile pack going off frequently enough that it nukes whoever I'm fighting. I just gotta be really atop my movement. But yeah, seeing, like, there is a way to go for, like, a really, really in-depth poison build. I think I saw it. It was the Plague Doctor's Mask, which I think makes it so I generate, like, an AoE around me. Yeah, those health vials giving me max health and also being stronger is a fantastic upgrade. And now that I do more damage based on my max health as well, it is just nothing but cash money, as the kids would say. That's not very cash money of you. I think the only upgrade I found to be, like, really useless unless you're relying on a build that has max XP up the HP out the ass, is the IV bag. I just can't think of too many situations where I would willingly take something... Like, having more max HP is good, but it goes back to that earlier point of, in order to get XP, you need to deal damage. The more damage you deal, the more XP you get. In order to not take damage, and in order for things to die, you need to deal damage. And how do you do that? By getting weapon upgrades. So the max HP upgrade is... like, it has its benefits, but it's, like, fairly low on the priority list for us. And the irony is, I'd still take it over core. Depending on the situation. I think the funny thing is there's an entire class of upgrades that render that useless. I will take... No, shit. I'm not doing that. I don't have access to the other things I'd use to fill out my items right now. And I can't afford to waste a slot. Just take whatever I get. Because you do get access to new toys. You have to get items to, like, level 20 or some shit, though. Get out of here, you fucking gooter. There we go. Now we're cooking. But yeah, I've bitched about AAA a lot. There's a reason, Tristan, you found us a lot during the Drakengard run. And with us jumping into those older titles, like at this point in the year of our Lord, 2025, there are so many fucking games out already that when people say there's nothing to play, it's probably because they're not looking hard enough. It's like, no, you mean there's nothing to play that was just released. There's plenty of shit to do. What are you even up to? You just love messing everything up. Try to save humanity. Humanity? Who cares about that? Have you seen how powerful we are? If you're so powerful, why not use it for good? You don't know anything. You're just a dumb machine like a toaster, except even that can make toast. What do you make? Damn, that's actually a pretty decent insult. Okay. There we go. Oh, balls. Do it, I fucking dare you. And remember, when I use that black hole to absorb bullets, I turn them into my own projectiles, making them stronger. Also, this game has a lot of really cool design decisions. Noticed how all of my attacks are grayed out so I could focus on the enemy. That is an absolutely brilliant design choice. I love that. I smell gas. Hang on. And he's dead, Jim. Flawless, baby. I'm just too good. Eat shit. Sorry, cowboy. There we go, and we got our third memory. Where do we want to go next? I don't like either of those modifiers. I'll take the face dudes. I don't mind those. I want to avoid the shielder in the upper left. That thing constantly shields and makes enemies stronger, so I'm avoiding that at all costs. Our goal is to get 6 black holes for this next boss fight and see how far we can... Why are there fish? That's new, and I don't know what it means. Now those parasites are just fucking shit up over there. I didn't realize they were that strong. Well, I guess this is just my life now. Here we are. I'm okay with this. Oh, those are balls. Honestly, I think those steel balls are like a vibe check to see if I'm paying attention. Let's see, how we doing? I don't know what anti-lag is, but... Overdrive hits. Add damage is currently at +1. I wish there was a way to see how many max slots I had left. It doesn't tell me directly. Yeah, this right here, boys and girls, this is what peak looks like. I say as I take damage. But yes, making the chain belt stronger and upgrading its size makes it just an absolute monstrosity. If God had wanted you to live, he would not have created me. Oh, I see. At the bottom, it says 1% curse. I still don't know what that does. But it's doing something. And I only get 1%, so what happens when I hit 100? Also, one of the reasons I don't mind playing this game specifically, it's because... for this game, once it's done, like I said, this is not a long or difficult game. It just has a lot of creativity, and you can dig your like fingers into it to get crazy with the builds and do all the challenges if that's your thing. But I figured, you know, we'd get it knocked out real quick and enjoy it. And I could finally understand what the fuck is going on, because I didn't pay attention to the story at all when I played this in my free time. I was too busy pounding out emails and trying to get to the next run. And I was also usually tired when I was playing this, because I'd usually just was kind of phasing out. Like, it'd be like 4 in the morning, and I'd be like, oh yeah, it's 4 in the morning, how do I kill some time? I'll boot up Picayune Dreams for like a run or two. But in reality, this is probably only going to take us 2, maybe 3 streams max to get the true ending and for me to call it. This. We're cooking. Boy, are we cooking. Fuck me. But yeah, after this, I'm finally going to play Baroque. Because apparently Weird is in season. And we do Weird. Yeah, I tried getting into Dreamwild, I really did. I'm sorry we didn't beat it. For anyone who was here for that. It's just, that was not my genre or jam in any way, shape, or form. Everyone has a thing that they enjoy. That was not that thing. At least for me. Yeah, I really hope I get a fucking magnet, because that would be fantastic for the boss fight. So there's a lot of XP just chilling everywhere. Also, the Dagger Glove turns into an AoE all on its own if I get it, I believe, to a high enough level, because each subsequent upgrade to the Dagger Glove sends out another Dagger Strike, and if you get enough, it turns into a completely, like, 360 angle on it. It's ridiculous. Not necessarily great for this build, but if I don't have better options, then I'd take it. I also am not taking the Eye, because the Eye is really good for consistency, but its actual DPS is surprisingly low. Alright, let's see how much we can milk this. You still hate me, don't you? Just say you do. After last time, yeah. I knew it. I knew you hated me. I'm the worst. I'm terrible. What's your problem? It's not my fault. Everyone just gets so pissed off at me. I don't want any complications either. You gonna let me pass? Nah, she'll be angry if I do. Also, if you went through everyone else to get to me, do you think I'm not strong enough? Do you think I'm worthless? Yeah, kinda. You don't need to lie to me. Oh boy. Oh dear, it's one of these. That's what I mean when I say I gotta focus on dodging. Like, that would have invalidated the flawless right there. Oh, shit. Good news is, relying on bullet overflow also increases my DPS. So, fuck you, idiot. I never win. Nobody lets me win. I don't think that's the issue. Where do we want to go here? Undying Horror in the upper left. I could try it. I'm trying it. We're doing good right now. I'm gonna fuck your ass up. There's a health pickup. I gotta keep my eye out for it. There you are. Remember, if he touches me, that's his Jover. That's what I wanted right there. Big money, big prizes. I love it. Also, notice how the music just starts going ape shit the further you get in. Because even the game's aware that shit's popping off. Well, we all love a big rave in the sky, don't we? Also, I know I said sky and this is in space, but you know, fucking. Come on. One of these assholes has to drop a health pick up. At least one. God, I can't help but picture that one, like, British dude. Just, what is it, Brit? No, it's the Russian dude just breaking it down to, like, the most jank-ass music I've ever heard. Okay, halfway there, not a single health pickup. That's fine. We can make do. If there's any time to do this, it would be now. I wonder, would that work? No, I don't think so. I'd hope so. Oh, shit. I even have enough black holes, so I can totally take him right now. Everything's so goddamn big. This is why I get the projectile size upgrade. Like, look at this shit. That's it. Now's our time. Now's my time. My time is now. Get over here, you fat bitch. My time is now! I'm not the first? Nah. What do you mean by that? Means you gotta die here, Gaber. It's fucking Jover, bitch! That's what I mean. Yeah, it's the Russian guy just going nuts in my head right now. You are next. Well, that was nice. Also, you could fight that thing multiple times in the same run. Well, I was expecting to do that so early, but, you know, we got him. I guess this is the run. The cool thing, too, is that also kills the Undying Horror. So now it's just gone. At least in this section. Also, for those of you who think this is total bullshit, you're right. But I'm still doing it. Oh, yeah. We're cooking. Hello. Where is it? Where's what? I don't know what you're talking about. The aberration. Don't lie to me. Oh, you took so long getting here. I've eaten most of it. You might as well go home already. When I'm done, I'll meet you there. And you could witness the final days on that miserable Vile Rock for yourself, as I engulf it in flames. My mission was to deal with it before it could hurt anyone. Nothing's changed. So what, you gonna deal with it? You gonna deal with me? It was your job, now it's mine. I'm gonna touch those balls. How many more fucking upgrades do I have? Also, isn't she cute? Is this what you wanted? When everybody told me to stop playing EDF? Does this please you? I just wanted to play video games, man. Oh, you fucking bitch. My dead skin cell. You live in tissue puppeted via electricity. I left that disgusting thing behind. I'm the evolution. I'm making better use of it than you ever did, my gamer. But wait. It ain't over yet, gamers. It's an absolutely abstract kind of bullet hell, you feel me? There we go, that's closer to what I wanted. Thank you, just feed that. You don't even know what you're fighting for. That miserable rock's filled with people who'll treat you like garbage. Someone else is always banking on you doing all the work for them. Just like how you send the others to deal with me. I can't even see what she looks like. She's covered by the parasite. Oh shit. I'll take those. Did they match the fucking bass drop for when she attacks? God, that's rad. I didn't notice that originally. That's right, boys and girls. We're going home. Well done. Thank you, Tristan. I do see your boss. Well, damn, we beat the game. Yeah, it's like I said, not a hard game. But you'll also notice that there was a certain melancholy to that ending. And it's actually one of the things I really love and why I think getting the true ending is such a great way to, like, end this. Because in the normal ending, she goes, she kills the big bad, she comes back, and she's, like, still extremely fucked up. And the memories kind of play out more of why. So this is the third bosses. Here again. I'll have plenty of time to sleep after the mission. Being inside is nice after all that chaos. Inside my own head. Someone's drawn a rabbit on the left page. And look. I'll learn what's behind there later. Now we have the third member of the team. This dipshit. Can't be stuff working out right now. I should probably change my outfit if I'm heading about. Actually, nah, she'll be right. If people look at me weird for wearing this, fuck them. I wear my sneakers, but last time I wore them out in the rain, they got destroyed. Door to Matt's room is locked. Door to Izu's room is locked. The door to Alexis's room is locked. It's locked. I need my bike if I'm going for a ride, Gabe. Oh, damn it. Not bad. Tastes like piss. Mostly piss. Acquired Harley's bike. You just stick that in your whole pocket like it's normal? There we go. So we're not in space just yet or anything. It worked for Pokemon. Always love the theoretical, like, yeah, just jam this up my ass for now. It's not even a motorcycle or anything cool. It's just a fucking bike. Like a 10-year-old. Just gonna go for a melancholy ride. On this dark and rainy night. You look like you know what you're doing. World to be saved. No sweat. You have to. World should just end now. I'm tired of all this damn waiting. Haven't you got a world to be saving? If everyone dies, who's gonna take care of my hamster? I like how all the normal people look fucked up beyond belief. Fuck. 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 I left my wallet at home. I feel that. Everyone knows that salt and vinegar are the best tasting chips. Anyone who disagrees is shit. Acquired energy drink. I'm not a fan. They're okay. I didn't need to grab much food because I could eat at the compound. I didn't bring a bag with me neither. That's $4.50. Hello, Harley. Also, everyone looks fucked up again. What's with the sour tone? Never seen any of you outside of the compound, that's it. You don't think I have a life of my own outside of work? Family, friends even? Not what I was saying. Alright, we know you've been sneaking your phone into the written exams, Harley. Where's that attitude gone? It's gonna drop out of the mission anyway, fuck the fees. Really, you'd abandon all your new friends? How'd they complete the mission without you? There's plenty of other candidates that could take my place. That's not how this works, Harley. Those candidates have their own teams as well. It'll be all your fault if something goes wrong up there. Keep bringing your phone into the exams. We don't care if you're capable or not. Based. Things... Sometimes people around here get a little quirky. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, that's nice. That startled me. Guilty. Yeah, you got that right. Well, somebody's feeling a little guilty. Yeah, I fucking saw that. What's wrong, Harley? You look ill. You're all wet. We're trying to scam the vending machines. Are you all right? I didn't know you were heading out, Harley. Would have gone with you. They're gonna save the world, right? Yeah. Oh. Yeah, just guilt trip the fuck out of the dude. And we got another helmet. And never forget your helmet. Hey, we get the new menu screen too, because we beat it once. Notice how this is not a good menu screen. There's a reason for that. Things are a lot more like actively malicious in this game than it gives away at first, and it's one of the things I actually really liked about it. It's not too heavy-handed, because it tells its story, but it does it in a way where it's not necessarily telling you to go fuck yourself. Which is one of the things I like. Alright, let's start getting doodads that start helping us here. We get Marathon, which relies on not getting hit. Mortality level boost on move speed. And another move speed boost. And these move speed boosts are all guaranteed. One on mortality increase, and then another on not taking damage. Do that. More black holes. That one's okay. Let me look through these real quick. Got 3 more I could spend here. These are all buffs to the amount of XP I receive. We have Elite Rainbow enemies will just absorb more XP and then boost the amount they drop. I am guaranteed a level up at the start of the game and after every boss. By default, get 5% more XP. And then each boss plus 1% more XP gained. And if it's a flawless kill, I get another, which is why this is beneficial. Some of these, though... The max HP thing, the only reason I'm still keeping it for that big run is because of strength is power. Because that stacks. And remember, the more shit we kill, the more drops we get inadvertently. And I still have one more run to get that 4th memory drive, and then the final run. Honestly, we'll probably do both back to back. But, yeah. If there's one thing I like about this game, I stand by it too, it's that it has an odd story coming into it, but it is explained. And explained well. It's not like one of those, ooh, does it actually do that? Like, no, it's fairly upfront about it. It's not just like being obtuse to be obtuse because fuck you, idiot. But on that note, I still got a lot of shit to do tomorrow. So honestly, I might finish this on Saturday because it's just going to be those 2 runs. Like when I said this is short, I meant it. Like there's more to dig into, just not for me specifically, which is one of the things that I just fucking love about this. So we'll do that then. Tomorrow, no stream because that's our designated no stream day. But yeah, Saturday. So, I'm also going to make sure to nail the other secret boss. Glad you're enjoying it. Well, I mean, I enjoyed it the first time, too. Let me actually check. How many hours did I have in this? Damn, even when I played it back then, I only put 7.5 hours into this. It felt like I played more of it. Well, shit. And it's not expensive either. Like, this is one of those smaller titles where I'm like, yeah, I could totally recommend picking this up. It's not like Dream World where it's $5 and I'm like, this is okay. Like, it's like a steal for the amount of enjoyment you get out of it. Yeah, it's not purposely, you know, trying to, like, smash your balls and take up your free time. It's like, here's the meat of the game, just get right to it, man. And then you go grab that meat, and then you leave. Because you're done. And even then, like, you could always go back and still do it again, do the challenge runs. Anyway, I'll talk more about it probably on Saturday, once we hit that, because I'll probably dick around a bit with the overdrive stuff, too, depending on how fast those two runs do back-to-back. But on that note, you've been listening to Mason FM for the evening hour. It's as long as the tutorial for an average AAA game. Right? God fucking... They really take way too... Okay, I'll bitch about this on Saturday. That is a whole nother thing, Tristan. Anyway, God bless you. God bless this game. And God bless Picayune Dreams. We'll see you next time.